My online fashion store with a lot of doubts. No connection, no capital, and honestly, I had no idea whether to work. But right now, this same fashion business is making money even when I am sleeping. In today's video, I'm revealing how I started my fashion business called JK Collection. You can check it out on Instagram and Facebook. Very successful, making me a lot of money. And you can copy me if you want to start one, or maybe you're thinking of starting something and you are not sure what is it that you can do. This is a fashion business that I've started and it's working. I'll be sharing all the tips and everything that you need to know. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and let's get started. The question is, why did I start an online fashion store? And to be very honest with you guys, I was broke and broken. Lost my job, lost my business, and I didn't have any single source of income. Out of sitting idle in the house looking for jobs, and I was like, I could still start a business and thrive on it. So, and then out of my checking online, I tried checking what was trending, what was easy to sell, and fashion was number one. It ticked all the box. First of all, people buy clothes every month. Clothes do not expire. It's easy to market, and again, the profit margin of clothes are quite high compared to other food stuffs. That's why I started my online fashion store. It's called JK Collections. If you haven't heard about it, you can check it out online, Facebook and Instagram, and it's very successful. It's making me money while I am sleeping. Out of curiosity, out of trying this thing, it worked for me, and it can still work for you. You can copy me, watch the video to the end so that you can be able to know the tricks, what worked, what mistakes I made, and how you can be able to avoid them and make your business successful. I checked what is trending, the clothes that are trending, what people are buying in Nairobi, because majorly I sell my fashion clothes around Nairobi and its environment, so the price range, and then from there I made up my mind and I focus on ladies fashion. Of course, the ladies buy fashion more often than men, and maybe children clothes, but I am not that good in terms of identifying kids clothes. So I kind of deviated from kids clothes, although they kind of sell more than women fashion. So at least I am not that good. You also need to know your weakness. If something is making money but you can't be able to sell it, it will become very hard for you. But you have to focus on what is possible for you to be able to sell. And ladies fashion for me was easy. It's easy to market, and it is easy to even identify the sizes and everything. So at least it made sense for me. Two is getting started. Since you got no capital, no shop, no connection, you have to start where you are. And in my case, I had my phone, and at least I had internet. I always ensure that I have internet. Created my page Joking Collection on Facebook and Instagram, and then of course I had my WhatsApp. I started just as simple as that. Start small. Have no pressure and just start testing yourself. That's how I started creating my page, getting all the things set up, and from there I started rolling, I started posting. That's how I started. Then the next thing was, of course, looking for suppliers, because now you've identified the kind of clothes you want to sell, you've gotten your pages set up. If you're looking to doing this kind of business, that's the same thing you're gonna do. The next thing is to look for suppliers, and in Nairobi and its environment, if you are looking to start a fashion business, there are quite a number of suppliers, both who import from outside the country, China, Turkey. There are quite many. In my case, I started with Easily, because Easily they import from China. I went look for the people that I can be able to work with. You need to talk to them. You need to tell them I am into this business, and you can be able to supply me with your models. And I start posting. So that how simple I started. Start identifying the kind of clothes you're gonna sell. Then you start immediately set up your page. Number three, look for suppliers. Number four is now to build a brand And one thing that has worked for me is my brand, my identity. Many people are doing this fashion online store and are really struggling. Reason being, they are building a reputation that is not good for this kind of business. This is a business that needs a lot of reputation, a lot of trustworthy, because there is no way someone is going to trust with you with their money when they are far away. You need to be very straightforward. After getting suppliers, they supply me with the models, those fashion clothes models. I use them to post on my pages, and the thing is, get someone who has very nice models, and of course something that looks almost genuine, not those AI edited that are not going to look like the exact one. That is it. You get the models, start posting, and then you become more consistent. Every day you post your stuff, and make sure that whenever people inquire from you, you reply. You don't just ghost them. So that's very important. Make sure that you are building a reputation with your customers every single day. Talk to them, share whatever the new models that you have, and from there you are already in business, because whenever they order from you, the items that you've posted, and you confirm the sizes, you confirm the colors, the next thing is for them to pay. And whenever they pay, make sure you deliver as soon as possible. Don't delay customer orders. Don't post something that you cannot be able to sell to your customers. How simple my business started, and it's been now 5 to even more than 5 years since I started this business, and it's a successful business. Of course, I told you my Facebook page got 47 plus thousand following. Instagram is over growing, but we are okay with it. And the good thing with me is that I made sure that whatever I post on my pages is something that I can be able to supply to my customers. Then number two, I don't mix my business money with my personal money. So I have a till number where whenever a customer needs an item from me, I refer them where to pay to. That's how I can now be able to differentiate my own personal income from my business income. Even with that till number, it becomes a little bit more trustworthy, because if someone wants to pay you and you're giving them your personal number, they will question, is it this legit, or maybe I gotta be scammed? With your till number or pay bill, or maybe you are telling people to pay to your bank account, they will kind of have some kind of trust with you, unlike when you're telling them to pay to your mobile number. So that's how I have been able to operate it, and it's growing every single day. We are growing, you're getting more customers, and if you are one of my customers that I've ever bought from Joiking Collections, I'm even getting inquiries from people who are watching me on YouTube. You can comment down below and tell me how has been your experience. Is Joiking Collection the best place for you, or maybe you have some reservation? You can as well give me your honest feedback. So yeah, that's as simple as I started my business. And of course it's had quite a number of challenges, because when you're starting, it's not that simple. There are quite a number of challenges, because first of all, for you to gain the trust of people, it takes time. You find that sometimes you don't even get customers. Sometimes even getting to get the right pricing, the right details, you kind of mix up things, and maybe you're losing customers. The challenges are there, but you keep on learning on the process. You keep on getting better. You keep on learning and making sure that you are improving every single day. And it's out of that experience that I've been able to run this business for 5 years. Here are the mistakes that I made at the very first stage that I wish you should not also make them. And one of them is trying to sell everything. You're gonna struggle a lot if you try to sell everything, from men clothes, women clothes, children clothes. It's very difficult. Focus on one style, one niche, and you're gonna succeed. But if you try everything, you become so thin. Number two is underpricing. At the very start, you'll be tempted to underprice, so that you attract more customers, but at the end of the day you will be losing, because even some people will feel like if this person is that cheap, it's not legit. You kind of question your authenticity. That is something you also need to consider. Price your items in the same level as the other market players. Don't underprice, don't overprice. Try to play at the middle ground. Then number three is ignoring marketing. My friend, if you post once a day and expect that you're gonna make a sale, you are making a big mistake. Make sure you can even post the whole day. You keep on posting, keep on posting. But don't scam. What do you call it? Don't over post. But make sure at least every early in the morning, midday, late in the evening, at least you keep on posting. Don't just post once and you relax. Things changed my business to profitability. And number one was social media consistency. Every single day I ensure that I post not less than 10 posts. That's for sure. Number two is having best customer experience. Make sure that you're replying to your customers, you're building trust with your customers. It will really be a big investment for your business. And then number three is, of course, reinvesting your profit, making sure that you're not consuming everything. Save something for yourself, save something for your business future, so that you can be able to grow. Of course, you're not gonna sell online for forever. You can as well become a wholesaler and start supplying to other online fashion sellers. Question is, if I was to start a business today, will I start an online fashion store or I will start a brick and mortar shop? And the answer is straight: online fashion store, no paying rent. At the very beginning, start online, start posting on your social media, use your social media to your advantage. And if you grow and you find that having a shop is something that you can be able to do, why not? But in my case, I have run this business for the first 5 years. It's working, and I don't see the need of me having to open a shop, because at the end of the day I have built a lot of trust with my customers. They buy from me without even having to know where I exist. So long as they see my social media accounts, they trust me. And so that is the best thing for me. And my advice for you, if you're a trustworthy person and you are really looking to starting business in 2026, start an online fashion store. Start an online, you know, even selling household items like utensils. You can start an online furniture store and you make good money from it. So if you're looking to doing business, especially online, those are the kind of business I advise you to do. And of course, if you want more details, comment down below and tell me the kind of business that you need clarity on, and I'll be able to share more information about it. So this is how I started my fashion business store. Of course, I told you the first thing was to, of course, identify the kind of business I want to focus on, and I focus on women fashion clothes. Then number two, I went straight and started and opened my page, Juki Collection, and that is Instagram and Facebook. And then the next thing, started posting, and of course I had to first of all get the suppliers who share the photos that I used to post on my social media. And the good thing is that right now there are so many suppliers who understand this online fashion model, understand this online business. So they will easily give you the details, they will easily give you everything that you need for you to be able to succeed this business. Okay, so don't have to get worried about getting a supplier, especially if you're in Nairobi. Yeah, there are so many people who have shops that they are looking for people to be able to market for them, because it's a win-win situation. When you are marketing using their models, they know when you get a customer you will buy from them, and then you supply, and that makes them also sell. So it's a win-win situation. Customer is winning, the supplier is winning, and then the middle person who is a online fashion seller is also winning. Yeah, so that's how it works. And if you want to know more about it, if you want to get into this kind of business, I can as well help you, of course, at a fee. Okay, so be sure to hit me up. My number is shared on the description box, and we can be able to do business. I can be able to guide you on how I started. And right now, besides earning from the sales revenue, I'm also earning from ads revenue. My Facebook page is monetized and I'm making money from it. You can as well start and get money out of your content creation. It's also part of content. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video and what kind of information you want me to share in my next video. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay blessed. Successful people look like you and the Greater Manchester United.